Hello everybody, welcome to the Leviathan Network at twitch.tv/LeviathanTV. We're also on our YouTube channel at Leviathan TV. I am Eric Watson, the PC section editor for Leviathan, and I'm taking a look at Dungeon of the Endless by Amplitude Studios. These are the same guys that have done Endless Space and also the currently under early access / beta program Endless Legend, and now Dungeon of the Endless. So they have a thing for the endless. The cool thing is all these games actually are set in the same sci-fi universe, and they all kind of play on each other. But Dungeon of the Endless is actually quite a bit different from the other two. It is not a 4X turn-based strategy game. It is a roguelike tower defense dungeon crawler with pixelated art. So quite a bit different than a lot of games I've played, actually. It's pretty unique. I'll go ahead and play some of it and kind of describe how the general gameplay goes and all that good stuff. Alright. And the soundtrack, by the way, is absolutely amazing. Killer job with Endless Space and Endless Legend as well, so thumbs up for their soundtracks. Alright, so when you hit New Game, you get a choice of starting room, but kind of like FTL with the ships, you have to unlock them by beating the games first. So only have the escape pod right now, and you get 2 random heroes to start. Difficulty levels are between too easy and easy. I don't know if that's just under construction, or if that's a funny commentary on the general difficulty level of roguelike games in general. We will try easy, although I'll probably need to try to actually beat it on too easy, because I feel like easy is not insurmountable, but certainly pretty difficult. It's certainly not easy. You'll be able to watch a little intro movie here about... so the idea is there's a ship in Endless Space in that game that actually gets shot down over this planet. I believe it's Auriga. And this planet is also the planet where Endless Legend takes place, but you crash land, and you're the survivors in this dungeon beneath the planet. The idea is once you escape the dungeon and make it to the surface and like establish, I guess, a civilization, then Endless Legend starts. So they all kind of the games feed into each other, which I think is really nifty. Alright, so here we've got the UI, which is a little similar to the other Endless games in terms of the resources should be recognizable. You've got your industry, science, food, and dust. Industry is for building modules and towers. Science is for researching new modules and towers. Food is for your heroes. You use food to level them up, to heal them, and also to hire new heroes. And then dust is how you power up your rooms and purchase and sell equipment. You can power up rooms with your crystal, and you can power up rooms for every 10 dust that you have. So I have 24 dust, that means I can currently power up to 2 additional rooms besides my starter room. Powering up rooms is the only way that you can actually build things in that room, and also it'll prevent monsters from spawning in that room. Because that's where the tower defense part comes in. You have to defend against waves of dudes who are trying to come at your crystal and kill it. You lose the game if you lose either one of, or if you lose all of your heroes, or if you take enough damage to your crystal that you run out of dust completely, and thus cannot power it. And you see here, I gain resources as I open a door. Oops, there's dudes in here. Combat! Or one dude. There's a big room right here. So when you open a door, that essentially is 1 turn, and you get new resources based on however much your current resource generation is. Hit the middle mouse button right now. You can see that lights up this room. And what that does is it ticks off one of my slots right here. I gained some dust when I opened the room, so I have more rooms I can power now. But now it powers up all these little nodes that I can build on. There's one central node where you can build your big generators. You can either generate science, industry, and food, which basically just increases your per turn generation, which is pretty important. I usually like to go either industry or food first. Because food, you got to keep those heroes alive and leveled up, but industry will allow you to build more things. So I think I'm going to go industry first. You can see that will build this guy in the middle. And these little modules are where you actually build all your little towers, which can either be supportive, defensive, or offensive. And to start with, you only get one little craptastic offensive tower. But I usually wait and not build towers until I kind of know the layout. But you want to be able to defend your crystal as well as your heroes and everybody else. And only one hero can technically open a door at a time, but you can switch between and allow the heroes to help fight multiples. Here's just a simple dead end. But the bad thing is if I don't power this room, then I'll always have guys coming at me from this side. So I'm going to go ahead and power this room up. And this is a research module. So now that I found this, I can actually spend science to research new towers. Which, there's always one big one you can research, which is usually a better generator. This one allows me to actually power a room without having to spend dust, which is pretty freaking awesome. But don't have near enough science. 30% defense, 2 heroes in the same room, so that's pretty good. Science is only used for research, so you might as well spend it. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that. And it'll actually take several turns to research it, which again, turns are passed by opening the doors. See, the art style is very pixelated, 2D, but it looks really good also. Like, everything's very distinct. I love the way the ship looks. It just totally looks like a crashed ship there. And you can tell very distinctly what your modules are, where the nodes are, your heroes, all the important pieces. So you actually can't, I'm actually right-clicking around, you can't just move your guys willy-nilly everywhere. There's not a whole lot of micromanagement, it's all macro management. So you're just looking at the big picture. Your heroes automatically fight monsters. I don't actually do anything. There are skills you can learn and eventually activate skills to do a little bit of micromanagement, but it's not a whole lot. There's a treasure chest here. In this room, so I actually found an item, a t-shirt. Titanium shirts. Fairly high quality personal defense system. So it lowers his speed but raises his defense and max HP. Actually, let's see which one's the better hero. You can see the heroes all have their own breakdown of stats here. The attack range, his attack power, his DPS is 20, his speed's 34. And Max O'Kane is actually pretty similar, 23 and 34. You can see it costs a certain amount of food to level them up as well as to heal them. They'll automatically heal after battle, but you can heal them during battle at the cost of food, which is important. Go ahead and light that room up. So anybody can wear armor. I'm going to go ahead and give it to this guy. There we go. So we still don't have quite enough industry to build another generator. We're going to save until we do. So let's just keep moving. Oh, there's some guys in here. So you see, I'm not touching anything. They'll just automatically engage. And luckily it's floor 1, so the baddies aren't too bad. And what I can do is bring up my other hero to help him fight. And if I needed to, I could heal. But since he already beat the fight, I don't need to waste any food healing. And you can have both heroes be exploring, but it's probably a bad idea. You don't want to bite off more than you can chew. Like right now, I do not have enough dust to power this room right here. So I can always have enemies spawn in there, and they will just periodically spawn in waves and just usually make a beeline for your crystal. So you kind of have to be on the defensive as well as opening new rooms. And the rooms are totally random. You'll find monsters, you'll find items, you'll find resources. See, this guy will attack my heroes. The other crystal that was just walking by will just make a beeline straight for the crystal. We still can't spawn any of these, so let's just keep going. And it looks like I might want to build a defensive structures here. So it looks like now... Oh, see, exclamation tells me they're spawning from this dark room. And that way I can always pull my guys back and defend right here. Because I actually have access to a science generator, I'm going to build the science one first. That way I can research a little better. And this one gives me defense in the same room for 9. Let's put you here. Put one offensive tower right here. So why don't we always keep you back here to help defend, and then then you can keep going forward. I'm going to leave this door closed right now, so I only have guys at least coming from one side for now. Although now they'll come from up and to the right. Looks like... Oh, okay, we found the exit. Now, the bad thing about this is once you find the exit, the difficulty goes way up. Let's see if I can try to research something else real quick. No. It's going to take me 3 turns once I get the signs. To where generally things get very hairy. I don't even have enough science to... Oh, this is actually going to be tricky. I found the exit pretty quick. And what you have to do is you actually have to pick up your crystal and bring it to the exit. When you do, it starts this climactic mass waves incoming of enemies, and they'll all spawn from the darkened rooms. What's really bad is obviously I don't want to have these rooms be dark, but literally have to have a minimum number of rooms, because you can't just power anything. You have to power in order from your starting room. So at minimum I would have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not quite there yet, so I'm going to try to wait until I have at least 50 dust. Let's try to go more up this way. If I have that much, I can at least power my way to the crystal and not be, hopefully, in a bad way. There we go. There's 10 dust. And some industry. Alright. So we can power this room. We can turn this one off, which is going to be a shame because they're going to be able to come at me right here. And then power this one on. So hopefully I can have a interesting little go here, except I'm going to be in trouble here, but we'll see how it works. Alright, who's the fastest? Speed 32, speed 34. Doesn't really matter that much, but we'll go with you, as you're slightly faster. And the level ends the second he reaches that room, so all I have to do is survive, essentially. Here we go. Just right click, so the music changes, enemies start spawning. Spawn from up here first, luckily it didn't spawn in here. See, there's my automatic tower, and there's him slicing and dicing. But then as soon as he gets through... I have to heal him, actually. Run, people! See, it actually depowers the rooms as he moves through them. Luckily, we made it. The minimum of effort. So that's just floor 1. This is, you know, the whole roguelike thing comes into play, because your guys can permanently die, and it's all random, and you go through floors that get progressively more difficult. You carry over some resources, as well as any hero equipment and levels you gained. But you don't carry over the things you build. So those things just help you for that level while you generate resources. And that level took less than 10 minutes, so... Let's see where we are. Only 24 dust still, which is not great. This one actually has 2 doors leading out. So we can go either direction. And I might go ahead and level up my heroes once. So level up! So he can repair damage modules, which is nice, as a passive skill. As an active ability, he just gains an attack power increase for himself. This dude gains a nice attack power for all the heroes in the room. So they both kind of have... Oh, and defense. So he's got a nice little party buff. I'm going to continue using the spear robot. I don't know why the robot wields a spear, but there you go. But that is important. If you notice, he actually has an equipment slot as a certain weapon. So if I find a gun, he can't actually use a gun. He can only use spear-type weapons. Whereas Max here can only use pistol-type weapons. And there are machine guns, pistols, swords, spears. There might be 1, 2 more I'm not remembering. But there is enough of a variety where you might not be able to use a weapon you find. Wow, that's just straight up dead end. Alright. Spare mag. So we definitely want to keep this room lit, though, because obviously guys will just come right back in. But the nice thing is, this is a super easy room to protect, because guys will just go to the crystal, not go up here. So I can build whatever I want up here and not have to build defense for it. Spare mag. Wit -1, attack power 6. Wit helps, if you leave guys next to modules, they'll help power them up with the right passive. So let's give him since he's my offense guy currently. And what can we use more of? About always more industry for now. So now I get 8 industry a turn. Okay, now these are global things that basically just changes. So right now the heal cost ×2, that sucks. So some of them are good, some of them are bad. It's just a random thing you'll find. And it lasts for 3 turns. Man, we have 3 directions to go in. Let's go right. There's the science one, I believe. Yeah. Remember the KIP cannon is pretty nice. Its attack power is actually equal to, I think, half your science. Which is pretty good. I usually have stocked science. Pepper spray. This riot control flavoring drives monsters to attack each other and makes them taste good. Wow. That's actually really interesting. Let's go for that one first. So you can see this thing is going to start powering down because every turn its effect will eventually go away. Alright, so this is a random merchant I found. You can buy and sell from him. So here's an example of a weapon I can't use, the Soul Taker. Exceedingly sharp blade used to repair exceedingly large shoes. I don't have anybody that can wield a sword though, so it wouldn't do me any good. The rest of these are just additional utility slots. Now the bad thing is, if I bought this, it does make my, if I bought either of these 9 cost ones, I'd go down to 29, so I'd only be able to power 2 rooms, which are the 2 rooms I'm powering currently. If I bought T-shirt, I could still be at 30, so I'd still have enough to power this room. But it is interesting, a trade-off between giving your heroes equipment and being able to power up the rooms, which is extremely important. I guess I'll go and do the T-shirt thing, which means you get a T-shirt now. More defense. Do want to keep your heroes alive. And I would spend all that food to level them up, but you find random heroes, you need to buy them with food and also to heal. So I like to have some food in the bank, essentially. Oops, I didn't power this room. Fortunately, none of these rooms have the modules in them. They need this central thing where you can buy the actual resource generating module. Holy crap, that's a big one. There we go, like here. I eat bad guys bringing you for lunch. No, the leftovers cold for breakfast. So it takes 30, that's almost all my food. So if I had leveled them up, I wouldn't be able to recruit him. Just a whole nother hero now, which starts at level 1. But now he actually does use sword, so I could go back and buy that sword. Although then I would be not being able to power the rooms again. I believe the merchant just stays there, so. Troy Pequeño. He's a small guy. So now I can power that room. I think the general idea is you want to go in one direction, because otherwise you open up one room here and leave it dark, then those guys can just come at you. Whereas here, I'm leaving it to where they have to go through my army of heroes if they want to reach my crystal. Fortunately, I don't have enough power, so... Actually, is this a module right there? Is that just him? Let's see if I can build one here. Let's go with food. I can. Okay, cool. So I can build one there. Oh, and that thing went away. I can build one here also. Nice. I guess we're still researching that one. Alright, so let's go. I think he's still my strongest. Go north here. Dead end! Oops, somebody in here though. Jeez. Guy was doing a pretty good amount of damage, but luckily I had 3 heroes. There's nothing in here. But now I can power this room. They'll still come at me from up here. Being able to power rooms is a great defensive strategy because you'll get less waves coming at you. And then let's do, so that one was food, I believe. Let's do a science one here. open them doors. Somebody here. That's a cool animation. Alright, let's level up our small guy. Psycho Killer. Attack power and speed go up. I don't know how many floors there are total. The farthest I've made is level 5. Oh dear, those are big. Get back into the room, people. And those guys go specifically for me. Oh dear. Get in there. He's killing my module. Oof. Just got it. Although I think I have the ability to repair the modules on somebody, but... There's an example of I had to fight guys and then guys were coming up here. This is the kind of shit that gets really hairy once you start getting a few floors down. You open a door and then immediately a wave appears and suddenly you're just in deep trouble. It looks like that's not even dead either. Man, if I could just power this room, I'd feel better about guys not coming back after me. So I might want to... I still haven't researched that. Okay, there's the pepper spray. That's a nice one. Although it only works if there's multiple monsters. I wonder how far down that thing goes. Let's just try and put a pepper spray right in the middle. See how effective that is. I think we're just going to have all 3 heroes go, because it's still a quick enough path where I can run back if guys spawn up there. Okay, there's the exit. Crap. It's going to be really tough. Because I cannot light these rooms up. I don't want to go through a bunch of guys. Alright, let's let you go here. I would need at least 30 more dust to be able to power those 3 rooms. As soon as I start... Oh, this is a tough choice right here. As soon as I start opening these doors, it's going to start getting really tricky for me to be able to keep my defenses in line. I got no towers here. Let's try and open one door. Guys, oh, here come the waves. Oh, this guy's gonna die terribly. Run, guy. Alright, those guys can come. Heal yourself. Those big crystal guys are no joke. And it gets dangerous to Mike. The only thing I don't like right now is the UI is a little small for how hectic things can get. Because you have to look at this little bar and quickly click that little heal button. Didn't gain much dust in that fight. I don't know if I can survive much longer though. I might have to just make a run for it. Alright, who's the fastest still? 32... 32... 32... Everybody's same, but... Couldn't level one of these guys up, maybe. Alright, I took all my food. That was probably a bad idea, but whatever. I think he's the weakest. Actually, no, his DPS is 40. That's amazing. DPS 24. Okay, so you're going to grab the crystal. Hopefully you can get past before these guys come. Whereas this right here is going to get super brutal. So start laying these things down everywhere. Let's try and do it. Don't like having not a whole lot of resources stocked, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Okay, I'm hoping you can get past. rush forward when they rush forward. I like the way this is a cool, like, climactic way to handle these things, though. There we go. Keep that guy at bay. Oh, crap. Kill him. Oh, survive. I don't have any food. Please survive. Come on. Yes! Holy crap. Look at that life bar. That was insane. I knew that was going to get tricky. So again, that one didn't take long either. 12 minutes. Resources in your stock. Really bad. 18 doors. Alright, so although we're at floor 3 already, I feel like our resources are god-awful right now. It almost behooves you more to just be able to stay on one level for longer, which is probably what I should be doing, rather than trying to get to the exit too quickly. But I think once you find the exit, jeez, things get pretty dicey. A lot more monsters in these rooms now. I do like that all your heroes get healed automatically, which is nice. Can't even build a module right now. Discovered by activating it. No refunds. Good luck. Fortunately, I can't even afford to activate it right now. So I'll just have to leave it in there. I love that. I mean, there's some really cool aesthetics in here. Oh dear. Yeah. It's just a dead end. Wow, another dead end? Oh, jeez. Giant snake creature. This game is basically feature complete right now. It's considered beta, but I believe the single player content is all there. I haven't had any bugs or anything. Everything seems fairly well balanced. With a roguelike, it's kind of hard to tell unless you really dig into it. But the big thing they want to do right now is add multiplayer, which seems intriguing. Oh man, do I open this up or do I take it safe and just start buying shit? I need to get a food generator like crazy fast. I need food. Alright, well luckily this is all dead. I don't have to worry about anybody coming on that end. Fortunately, we won't be able to light up any of this shit. Just found this state. What does that do? Wow. 3 turns, I just get 50% more of everything. Nice. That's pretty nice. Let's go up. Always like to retreat back to my dudes. I have to use my abilities. They all have cooldowns associated with them. Hey, research. Excellent. Food Replicator 3 would be amazing. That much more food. Pretty much all my science. Let's do it. This is all darkened, so it'll be a bad idea to add a tower or two over here. Or even just this thing, which gives my guys better defense if they're in the same room. Let's plop the pepper spray down. Give him that dust field generator. Starting to get some more food. I can finally start leveling these guys up a little bit more. Oh, this will be interesting now. Activate your ability. There's a lot of dudes here. Oh, stop eating my stuff. See, I'm losing dust. it doesn't actually have a hit point or life bar. You just lose dust, which means rooms will depower. Luckily, okay. Still have all the rooms I had. Not sure what the I guess that's the buff still on. Makes everybody stronger. Alright, we're at 56 food. Let's level up some of these other guys. 3. Passive skills. Monsters don't slow down the hero. Wow, okay. This guy just seems pretty good in general. Strong and doesn't get slowed down. Maybe he should be my point man. Guess we'll keep going because I don't want to open this door and have 3 area of guys coming at me. Can always retreat back up to that middle room now. Found a dust factory. Activating it may bring wealth or death. Activates for 30. I found the other thing activates for 20. Oop, there's a door here. So there's also just random little events in here that I don't know what they're gonna bring. That's a bunch of dudes. Awesome. Unlock that one so now I can research something else. Alright, come up here, you bastards. That's 25. Rather than move my guys up, I find it better just to retreat, because those guys will always make a tier crystal. And typically you've got towers anyway. Jeez, now we're starting to get a long way away. I can power some rooms up. Why don't we power these 2? Now they're still... Okay, now we're back to 1 path I can go on, which is good. Now, while you're down there, can I research anything new? As far as I know, the only thing you spend science on is this research. That's attack power. It just has its own attack power. Each kill heals up to 100 HP. Recombines any waste material into healthy flesh. Smells awful. Killed monster power. Read by heroes in the room. That's interesting, actually. It's better than a healing thing. I don't really have just a regular good offensive thing, though. My best is still the lowest one, so we'll get the better low-level cannon, I guess. So not quite enough to build anything. Let's keep opening doors. There's the end of that path. Another one of those dust factories. Alright. I think, is that one also 30? Yeah. We have 20. We can go open this one. Kind of want to spend it on buying actual things, though, like science and food generators. Industry. I need 25. Damn. I love the balance of resources. It seems just perfect right now. Alright, now we're going to start getting hectic with this room being really under attack. Jeez, like right now. See, those crystals don't even give a shit. There's like, whatever, we're going for the crystal. Alright, 25. Let's get some more industry going. I've got to be able to build some more stuff. I believe... Science +1 by turn. Huh. If you put him in a room, I think he will increase. He will work a module. I don't know if he has to have the skill for it or not. He might have to have the skill for it. Which, they're all level 3 and they don't have that skill yet. It's kind of surprising. Oh boy. There's a big crossroads right there. Found a self-powered room. Whoopsie. That one's a 9, yeah, that doesn't change. Oh, heal him. Why is he dying? Holy crap. He's a lot of heals. These guys were nasty. That's gonna take way too much power to try and keep guys from coming up there, too. So this right here is going to be my final stand area. I'm going to build all my towers here. But I love the way that works out, like a tower defense that you also don't even know what your layout's going to be until you start discovering it, like a roguelike dungeon crawler. Claymore mine. Firebot, 13% attack power. Heroes in the same room. Sure. Let's try and research as much as we can. Taking advantage of having a science thing so close by and easy to get to. What I need to do is start leveling these guys up, because I think, okay, now he can do it, operate major modules. So now if I leave him in, say, here, which is kind of sucky because you just lose him as a combatant, but he will raise my industry, I believe, the next turn. Which is why I should put a module here. That would be more effective. Alright, light that room up. So now I'll have guys coming out of here. But not this way, and so far not this way. And this is an automatically powered room, which is another random thing you'll find. I'm always prepared to run immediately out of the room if guys are coming. Okay. I don't know if these guys can be able to take these guys on, actually. Wow, you retreated. That's weird. Okay. Oh, still there. Luckily, see, I'd been in trouble. Okay, there must still be guys out there because he hasn't fully healed yet. If this had enemies in it, and I was fighting them while also having a wave come at me. Okay, now it's over. That's a big area that guys can come in. That's scary. And now I'm getting 13 industry a turn, which is amazing. But I have to leave him back there to make that happen. I believe if I level him up, then he will also get that ability. Yeah, to operate, okay. Level 4. So now if I build a module here, which would be great, then he'll automatically work on it, but I don't have the industry to do that quite yet. Can power that room. I feel like we've opened a ton of doors in this dungeon too. There's the exit. Alright. And we can light it up. Interesting. Alright, we've got the dust to make it. I'm feeling much better about my starting resources too. So probably might as well just go haul ass right now. That's actually a pretty close run. Look at that. If I had gone just left instead of right, north, and south first, see, I would have found it a lot sooner. So otherwise, just try and explore more. But it seems like every time I get into trouble is when I explore after finding the exit. So I believe that's when the difficulty ramps up. Alright, so let's pull you off. Although he's got the best ability for carrying it, he's also got my best DPS. 29, 28. They're almost the same character. It's really weird. Alright, I believe you will carry the crystal. And really, I should only have enemies coming at me from down here. Move with the crystal, basically. There's some fast guys. Alright, shouldn't be a problem. As long as you stay ahead of them. It's a big strategy for when you have to move that crystal. There we go. 15 minutes on that one. I don't know if I'll try and stream the whole thing right now. Until I crash and burn. Guess we'll see. It's actually a fairly good run so far. Alright, let's go south. Definitely lose a giant chunk of your dust, but it looks like most of the other resources do carry over. Which makes sense. If you had way too much dust to start, it'd be way too easy. A chest. Main item I can use. Surviving kit. Defense HP regen. Give it to you. Power you up. Let's build our food replicator. Well, we have a lot of food, I guess. Let's do industry first. He will work that. So that'll be 8, and then next turn it should be even higher. Yeah, 13. You found science. Fantastic. I think I also want to put a food, just because I can make so much food per turn now. I should level him up so he can also operate. Or I guess he can always operate, couldn't he? Alright, I'm gonna have resources come out of my butt. This is exactly where you want them to come out of. A room with nothing. See, I don't know how this would work in multiplayer. If you just have, if people just control their own heroes, you just kind of sit there and operate your module. Maybe building towers and such. Seems interesting, I suppose. So we'll need to build towers along here. Might need to build them in here. Actually, it's still a 3 okay, that's pretty good to level stuff up then. Some dust. Fairly uneventful so far. What do you do? Monsters in floor, speed plus 100% in the last 4 turns. Ouch. That's nasty. That's pretty nasty. I have a ton of industry right now, but I can't build any more modules. Only towers. I'm trying to think which would be my defensive spot. It's probably still here, just south. Need to retreat back to that room. Oh shit, I never lit that room up. Wow, yeah, he is fast as hell. So these guys are kind of weak though, luckily. Spear him! Damn it. Come on, dude. Stupid melee heroes. So they will literally spawn from any dark room, even if they're between you and the power. Okay, so build another one here. I'm gonna double down on this area in general. Alright, we have way enough food to be able to level everybody up again. There we go. Well, leveling up 3 guys is a bit more expensive. Dust and science. Let's keep going. A bunch of little rooms. Research. Oh shit. Get out of that screen. Can you take these guys on? Alright, get your ass back to Mars. Come on, stab him. Thank you. Hey, that worked out well. Towers took care of something. Alright. Fine job, everyone. Research. Nice. Better science. It would cost a lot of science to do it, too. But I like those better modules. Seem like some of the most important upgrades. I do not like that big guy. Oh, damn. A bunch of dudes coming. Alright. Let's get ready for all that shit. I see what you definitely... Oh, shit. They're going to kill my research thing, though. Dang it. I didn't think about that. Some monsters will target those things. he already killed it, didn't he? Wow, those are cool guys. They're from Endless Legend. Yep, he killed it. Dang. And this guy doesn't give a okay, he will kill my module. So he ignores the towers, but he kills the modules. That sucks. So I lost my research capabilities. At least until I find another one of those. Dang. So I definitely don't want to open the door here, because now they would just be able to go right there in the crystal. You definitely want to keep that, like, roundabout way for them to get inside. I need to build, oh man. I need to be building more towers like crazy. Where did my hero go? I guess. I've got a pretty decent gauntlet set up here. Just because now they have to go through him and then these towers, and then I just built a bunch in here. I've got a steady stream of guys that will come at me, but at least they have to go a long way to get to the crystal now, so that's a pretty decent setup at this point. In fact, might as well put another one on. A couple of these guys in there. And the bad thing is if I find the exit, you know, that much quicker, then I don't have to worry about going this far. Wow, I might as well just go going that way, I guess. This is an interesting map. Oh shit, he destroyed it though. I thought you could repair. Is the other guy that can repair? Alright, how does repair work? Will you automatically repair? I don't know how it works to actually repair things though. Can repair damaged modules. I wonder if it'll only repair minor modules or how that'll work. Put you in here, because now I'm back to not getting a whole lot of food. Build another food replicator here. There's going to be a way to click on it. Let's just see if he'll automatically repair it. Bad thing is leaving all these dark rooms behind me means this guy gets caught. Like, guys will spawn in between us now. Stream. No, he's not repairing. Maybe it doesn't count for these kind of modules, I don't know. You can destroy it. Hate to do that. Really need a science one too. Just build another one then. 19 food, alright. Let's level these guys up again. Wow, okay, now it actually costs a lot once you start getting up to like level 5. Crap, this keeps going. Oh, jeez. He's just gonna be caught up there. So these are anti-hero monsters that go for the nearest hero. I just have to pray my defenses are okay. It looks like he'll be able to survive. Oh! Guy just explodes all these things. Alright, let's move you up here. Oh, geez, all those guys are going to kill my modules. Alright, all of you move up. God, I almost killed all of them, too. Man, that's painful. So those explodey guys kill all the modules as well. And now I'm running out of industry to be able to rebuild that shit. Industry. This keeps going. Oh my goodness. Still, I gotta go this way. If I open this door, that's just gonna lead to more trouble, I think. Although I can power one room. Might as well power as many rooms as you can just to keep them from coming at you. Now this one, unfortunately, I could spend the science, but it's easy for them to destroy also. Let's try and do this one. Merchant. You actually have sword and pistol. Wow, that is an expensive sword. 21 gold. Attack power 52. That's insane, though. Attack power 10. Attack power 13. I believe the one guy does have a gun slot. So I could use that without feeling too bad, although I'd lose a little bit of power. This one I feel like I would lose too much power, though. Although that would make him an amazing godlike figure. 21. Ah, screw it. Let's just double down on this guy. Can't buy not enough dust. Really? It says I have 21 or 93 dust, and this one costs 21. Oh, I guess it won't let you. It won't depower rooms automatically, so I have to do that for it. Actually, you know what? 21 would be too painful. 83, 73, 70. Well, I could do it if I can leave this one operational, because that's got my towers in it. Yeah, but then not buy anything else, at least for now. Alright, his DPS just more than doubled. He should be able to kill anything. Where is the damn exit? Oh, I really thought it was going to be right there. Oh boy. Don't kill my science, you jerk. You're a jerk. There we go. Jerk. I wonder if the wow, those are all dead in there. Holy shit. Alright, who's the guy that can repair? You? Alright, let's see if he can repair, like, anything. Oh shit, this is gonna do too much damage to me. Oh, he's repairing. He was a second ago. Damn it. Don't let him get there. There you go. Maybe you could just repair that are damaged but not already destroyed. Maybe that's what that means. Can't actually resurrect him. In case we have to redo all of these in here. Finally out of industry. Alright, where the hell? So that was a dead end in there. That actually went up there. So many darkened rooms make me nervous. These waves are gonna be nasty. As soon as I find the exit, I gotta get the hell out of here. Come on, exit. Dang. Found a toxic cloud. Take it that's bad. Never seen that before. So this thing is almost dead. I don't know the science anyway. Sorry, I got one thing out of you. Crap, that means the exit's gotta be up here. Oh my goodness. Light some of these up. How big is this dungeon? There it is! Wow, and it keeps going actually. Alright, well we do have a straight shot to the exit. I am actually tempted to open this door and light this way up. That might not be a bad plan. And just, let's see, if we would depower this room, open this door, power this room on, and then he has to only make it 4 screens. I like that a lot. Let's put you here. And then we're gonna need to put, so guys will be able to come from there. Let's just put everybody in here. We'll depower this one. We'll open this door. Power this one. And then you're probably gonna end up carrying the crystal. Run like hell, fool! Luckily everybody's coming from way off screen. Alright, that was super easy actually. Worked out well. That was a bit of a longer one. So this run's almost taking an hour, which is pretty good. Alright, well I've been streaming for about an hour and I just wanted to capture a gameplay footage. Oh wow, unlocked him as a hero I guess. Nice. Interesting. I just wanted to show off a little bit of Dungeon of the Endless, and it's absolutely addictive. I think the art style works really well for the gameplay. It's a really cool mixture of genres. A just roguelike tower defense game. Really intriguing. It's got the great endless UI and kind of the way they do resources. It all works out really well. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but it's one of those where it's kind of easy to get over the initial hump, and then once you really dig in there, it's just fascinating to discover everything the game is about. So definitely really, it even has a pause feature, which I haven't used at all. You can pause and build towers and whatnot if you need to, which is greatness. But yeah, really enjoying Dungeon of the Endless. It's on early access right now on Steam in beta. And look for my preview write-up on Leviathan.com. I've been Eric Watson. You can follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson. Keep up with everything on Leviathan by following Leviathan on Twitter at Leviathan, and here at Twitch Network, twitch.tv/LeviathanTV. Thank you guys. See you guys next time.